What is good, Ninja? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to a prediction show that I have for you guys. We're getting into the later half of the year. We got Tatsumi Kimishima basically saying, yeah, we got 2018 stuff for you guys, and we'll announce it when we feel like announcing it in 2018. And pretty much everyone knew Nintendo's going to have brand new stuff in 2018. There's going to be unannounced titles. There's going to be third-party games. There's going to be all sorts of stuff because the Nintendo Switch is doing well. But I wanted to go ahead and do a little bit of like a part one of a prediction series that I'll be having, where I basically predict what I think certain developers are going to be working on. So we do know that there are a number of different developers that work with Nintendo or that are owned by Nintendo that are working on Nintendo Switch games where we know nothing about. And I'm going to start off with the first one, and that is Retro Studios. What is this team up to? Now, what we do know is that they're not working on Metroid Prime 4. That is handled internally from Nintendo with Tanabe-san and his team that he has there. So they're working on something completely different. And on top of that, there could be two different titles. Miyamoto-san said in an interview a while back that Retro Studios was big enough to have two teams. So essentially with two teams, you can be working on two different games. Now, both teams could be working on the same game, and maybe some of them working on one game and some of them working on another one, but I'm just going to go ahead and predict one game that they're going to be working on and basically release in 2018. And I honestly think that they're going to be doing a brand new IP. Maybe it's the original idea of what they had for Raven Blade and kind of just made completely different. I don't think that if it is a new IP, it's going to take up that name, but basically for those who don't know, Raven Blade was a canceled new IP that was supposed to come out on the GameCube, and it was like medieval-ish kind of sword fighting action type of game, and I think that they're going to reinvent that somehow. It's not going to be named the same thing, and they're going to put it out on the Nintendo Switch, so it's going to be like medieval type of sword, shield, different types of weapons as far as combat goes, action RPG game, and they're going to put that on the Nintendo Switch. And that is my prediction as far as with Retro Studios. I know they've been wanting to do something different for quite some time now. Like Retro Studios, they've been basically pigeonholed into Donkey Kong and into Metroid for the past decade plus. And I know a lot of their team members have actually left because of that. So it would be really cool if they got the chance to make something brand new, to make something that was originally what they wanted to do back on the GameCube a while ago, and bring something fresh to Nintendo Switch, because that's what the Nintendo Switch is all about. Yes, you have the staples like Mario, you have Zelda, you have Mario Kart already and all that, but there's a lot of new stuff on the Switch as well. You have stuff like Splatoon 2, which is a newer type of IP. You also have ARMS as well, which is a completely new IP and completely crazy, by the way. So I'm thinking that Nintendo's gonna let them spread their wings just a little bit and try something new as far as a new IP. Now, I could be completely wrong, but it's just a prediction. Now, there were some rumors way back that they're working on some type of all-star amiibo game to where you can scan amiibo and it goes into like an action RPG type of world to where you can use any one of them, which would be pretty cool as well, and would kind of be like a new IP, but I guess not really because you're using existing ones. But it would be very interesting if that actually came true. I'm thinking that it's not, but hey, maybe it does. You never know with Nintendo. They're crazy when it comes to things. So what do you guys think Retro Studios is going to be showing off in 2018, if they do show off anything? I'm just guessing because it's been a while. The last game that we've got from Retro was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and that was in 2014. So it'll be 4 years since we've seen anything from this company. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see something in 2018. Let me know what you think Retro is working on in the comment section below. Now, moving into the next development studio here, we're going to talk about Next Level Games, and this is another publisher that is kind of off the radar for people, but they really shouldn't be, considering they've had a lot of success when it comes to Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the 3DS, and I think that that success that they had with that game, I think it's over 5 million units, with a lot of them being full price at $30 to $40, whatever in that range. I'm personally think that Nintendo's going to say, why mess with it? They have a formula that works. People absolutely love the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and it had a lot of content in there. And on top of that, there was online multiplayer in that game as well that apparently was pretty fun if you played it with some friends or if you just played it online. I remember I played it one time and I thought it was okay. But yeah, I'm thinking that they're going to bring the Luigi's Mansion 3 or a brand new Luigi's Mansion game to Nintendo Switch. I think it's time at this point. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon came out many years ago on the Nintendo 3DS and it looked and played great on there. Now imagine having that on the Nintendo Switch. You also have to factor in the portability aspect of that game. I think it translates well to the Nintendo Switch, having that console level like a Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, but having that pick up and go play like they did with Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the Nintendo 3DS. I think Nintendo's going to want to capitalize on that. Next Levels, they've done a big game with Luigi's Mansion, and I think why would you mess with that formula? You give them that and just say, hey, we know this is going to sell X amount of units, at least 1 million to 2 million. Go with the safe bet when it comes to this studio and bring out something that a lot of people are really going to enjoy, because a lot of people really love Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the Nintendo 3DS. So I think they're going to bring that over to the Switch, and it's going to be bigger and badder than ever. Now, we've heard rumors with Luigi's Mansion and Next Levels. This is not something that is new as far as what they could potentially be working on, but there hasn't been anything from the people who have been right when it comes to the Nintendo Switch as far as Eurogamer and other places like that. So I'm not sure what Next Level Studios is working on, but I do feel that Luigi's Mansion is going to be that game. There will be a reveal at a Nintendo Direct or something in 2018, and I think that we're going to get that game in 2018 alongside whatever Retro Studios is working on as well. So what do you guys think about those two predictions so far? What do you think Next Level is going to be working on? I would love to hear what you guys have to say, because we do know that Next Level and Retro Studios are both working on something for the Switch. Now, there is one more kind of oddball prediction that I'll throw in there, and this one is likely to not happen, but hey, you got to give some people some hope when it comes to this, and I do feel that Tantalus, the developer who did The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD and did a great job on that, by the way, they're going to be working on another remake of a classic GameCube game, and that is Bytes and Kaitos Origins, Bytes and Kaitos, the original. Maybe there's going to be an HD remake double pack of those games, or just a single one. But Bytes and Kaitos, they're going to be working on that game, and that was Monolith Soft's old stomping ground. That was their old game, and maybe they're going to be porting over that one to the Nintendo Switch. And if they did do that, that would win the hearts of core gamers everywhere. I really love Bytes and Kaitos. I think it's a fantastic franchise. And if they were able to do it, like I said, they brought over The Legend of Zelda. Now, if they can bring over this game, but like I said, this is a complete oddball, complete just throw something in the air. I don't know if it'll happen, but we do know that Tantalus is working on a game. And they did so well with Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, and it did sell pretty good for how late it was in the Wii U's life and all of that. So if they were able to bring this back with HD graphics and make it look good, I think that Bytes and Kaitos could have a better fate than the last two games as far as sales go. The portable aspect, card battling, I think it really fits what the Nintendo Switch is trying to accomplish, and I think it can do way better than what it did on the GameCube, which wasn't that great. So what do you guys think about my predictions here, and what are your predictions? That's a better thing to ask. What are your predictions for these three companies? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page, pledge any tier, be entered in to win some awesome prizes. Plus, we have Discord voice chat for our live streams and prized eShop tournaments. And also make sure you check out our brand new YouTube live gaming page and consider sponsoring PlayerEssence. When you do so, it works very much like Twitch, to where you can earn custom themed emotes for the chat. It also gets you entered into my friends list to participate in tournaments. So check out the link in the description below and consider sponsoring PlayerEssence right here on YouTube Gaming Live. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.